Welcome back to WWE Supercard, and it is a Tuesday night, so guess what that means? I am drunk. Because every Tuesday night, of course, I play darts, and I drink a lot of alcohol, and it helps me focus. So you can see Team PCC, we are rank 44, it's 2.5 hours left. And I'm going to talk about Team PCC, and why I hate it. This is by far probably the worst game mode I have ever played. If you've watched any of my earlier videos, you would have seen I placed first in the last PCC. Was it the last one? Not the Roman Reigns one. The one before. The one with Charlotte, the Divas. I actually placed first. And a lot of my team was excited about that because, hey, we got a guy who plays first place. Yeah, I placed first place with my deck. you know, I know which two to throw away for a tag team or which two to use. I have my supports, I have my divas, stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot harder, and I truly think the Team PCC is completely rigged. There are a couple of times I've joked about saying, oh, I think this is rigged. Like, oh, look at them, they're procking and stuff like that. I 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, believe Team PCC is completely rigged. It's okay right now that I'm playing a +3. When I was grinding earlier, I was playing my +5s or whatever. I lost, I believe, 15 straight matches. And every single match, like not even, they did it once a game. Every single match, I should have won. And they procced every single time. And yeah, for 15 straight matches. It's absolutely ridiculous. The matchmaking is completely broken. It is the worst I have ever seen. There are teams that I saw that were +5s. I'll back out. I'll go back in. All of a sudden, that team is a +1. That doesn't make any sense. It's all over the place. It's absolutely brutal. And on top of that, we had those server issues for the first, 3 hours? Now, I couldn't even, it started 3 p.m. my time. I couldn't properly play until about 8 o'clock at night. And you know what? I'm violently sick, basically. So, I only played till about 9 o'clock before I had to go to sleep. Because that's just how sick I felt. And so, of course, that's already a big part of the day gone, and things like this will happen where, I've got 3 Del Rios, and toughness gets called, which is the weakest stat the Del Rio has. I think naturally, that's his weakest stat, and let's see. But it's essentially Proc City with the other team. I've actually gotten lucky these first 2 games, but we only have 2 Del Rios left, so that's probably going to make it toughness again. Well, it was a toughness, but it was a diva, and we got very lucky once again. They didn't proc, but even from some things I've been reading, that just the opponent is just procking non-stop, like just ridiculous amounts, even from my teammates. When I've spoken to them, they just keep getting procced on. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know what it is. I think the matchmaking needs to be fixed. The procs need to be fixed. I don't like that they extended the time by 5 hours, because it's just brutal. If this ended the time that it was supposed to, my team would have got our Survivor card. So, see, we're rank 44 right now. The events, only the top 50 teams get the Survivor card. And you know what? I feel bad that I missed the first part, due to just, I don't know, just that, server issues and the fact that I'm sick and everything, that I wasn't able to play. I feel really, really bad about that. But, that's the way it goes. I don't think Team PCC should be done like this. I believe Team PCC should be done as, it works the same as PCC, but you get to keep your own cards. You just keep playing like it was a normal PCC, but any points you score add towards your team. I don't want to use teammates' cards. I like I like my teammates' cards, but I don't want to play like that. I would rather it be... Okay, this one's better. I would rather it be I get to use... So there's no way we can win that one now. I would rather it be I get to use my cards, and any points I score add towards my team's total. I think that's how Team PCC should be done. Not where we take from our own team and blah, blah, blah. There's another... Was that a... Yep, that was a proc because his power went up. So once again, not even once again, I think this is the first loss. We're going to lose that one. It's just, it becomes tough. So there we go, 3 procs in a row for the other guy. And none for us, which is unfortunate, but you know what? That ends up happening most of the time. But no, I do not like this Team PCC mode. I'm not happy with it at all. And you know what? Because we're at rank 44 and we're dropping fast, because I think most of us have fallen asleep. If it ended at his normal time, believe me, my team was very happy with that. It was a time that worked for all of us. Not this, is it 2 in the morning? Let's actually check out the leaderboard. So my team's at rank 44 right now. It's just, I'm pretty sure more than half of us are asleep right now. Because some of them, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So let's actually scroll down. We're at 44. And all of these are teams that we're playing. So we're 12, 7, 9, 8. And what is 50 at? So they're only about 300 points behind us. That's not good. I don't really want to keep playing till 2 o'clock in the morning. Because you know what? I like my sanity. I like to be able to sleep. I've got work in the morning. It's things like that. This is the first team event, and I wasn't really able to play the first bit of it, which is unfortunate for my team. It's unfortunate for me as well. But I am really, really not liking this event. It's a brutal event. I'm pretty sure I've lost more games than I've won. So Charisma, let's pick this Del Rio. They're going to have a Del Rio 2, and it's going to proc. Oh, never mind, we got a John Cena. I guess the game decided to throw us a bone. But of course, with it being Tuesday night, I've had my drinks, and I just want to play this when I get home, because it's the only way to get by with it. So we're going to get ourselves 3 points there. We just got very lucky that we didn't get 2 Divas matches just as solos, because of course, look at this. We would lose that one quite easy. The only times I get the 2 survivors, or I get the 2 legendaries, or I get our 1 survivor, Becky Lynch, that's in our team, it's when they get both Nickies. Anytime I get both Nickies, it'll be a tag team, and it's going to be 2 Epic Pro Divas or something like that. 2 things I could have won as solos. And that's actually how I end up losing. The King of the Ring that's going on right now, another one of my teammates is actually in this King of the Ring. And Darkside Phil, oh crap, we dropped a place. Darkside Phil is in this King of the Ring as well, Satan himself. And he's got like 3 Survivor Pros or something, completely different from the last time I was, from the King of the Ring. He was in with me the day before. It's very different. And so there's absolutely no way any of the humans in our King of the Ring can beat him. So I've got to hope. I believe right now I'm 3rd place. and my teammate is second place. And I think I can beat him. So I gotta hope that I'm against him in the semis, because believe me, Darkside Phil's going to win this one. He's gonna go 51-0. There's no way any of us can touch him. Like, I took 2 games off him, but that was, that was luck. Okay, toughness, speed. We just keep getting the Del Rios, which is unfortunate because his toughness and speed suck. It's really bad, and this is actually going to be the last game, so I can play a little bit faster on my phone. Okay, tag team. Are we going to see both of them proc on the other team? Okay, it doesn't. Well, both did proc, but thankfully they weren't Nickies. Milk. Milk is honestly the best drink. I've been drinking so much milk since I was like 4. I just drink so much milk, more than a normal person should. So we're going to win this one 3-0. I find a lot of these team PCCs, you either lose 3-0 or you win 3-0. Not that often the game ends 2-1, because the enemy procs so much. And we'll skip through this. Hopefully we'll get our 2 cards. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. Get a survivor that would really help. Oh yeah, and a lot of people got pro reigns early. I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, because I don't want to keep this one going, because we're about to hit 12 minutes, and you know what? I think that's good enough for us. So there we go. Currently, my team is at rank 46. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Please take care.